All right, good evening, everyone. Dan Hunt with the JSKA Rochester Virtual Dojo. Today is January 27th, Tuesday night, and tonight we're going to work on some additional kicking drills. Last one of my portion here. Today's going to be side thrusts, but we'll go through the ones we've already done: Maigiri, Mashigiri, and Yoko Kiagi. And then we'll finish with the Kata Jion. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. And if you see me wincing every now and again, I've got some lower back issues that I'm working through, and hopefully the extra strength Tylenol will kick in and give me a good day to train. So, all right, let's get started with some warm-ups. Sure, we're good there. Yep, good. And welcome, Tony. All right, Ambo, hush. All right, let's jog in place. Jumping jacks. Change your arms. Change your legs. Change your arms again. Good, hips around. Ooh, yeah. Switch. Arms are up. And switch. Front and back. Shoulders up, or elbows up. Up and over. Switch. Up and back. Push hips forward. And legs wide. Bend at the waist. Hands to the floor. Over to the right. Switch. Over to the left. Back to center. And roll it up. Ooh, right there. Ooh. All right, some knee lifts. Start with the left itch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. 45 itch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Ankles up. Itch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Easy front snaps. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Side snaps. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Good. Left leg forward. Front leg, back leg. Itch. Still just easy. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Okay, football kicks. Itch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Legs to your side. Bend your right leg sideways, just lifting. Itch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Switch legs. All right, front leg, back leg. Itch. Knee. Sun, Shi, go. Football kick, sit, Ni, Sun, Shi, go. And lift the left leg out to the side, itch, Ni, Sun, Shi, go. Good, let's go long. Shorten it up. Open and close the hip. All right, go longer. One in front, one in back, arms. Switch. And straighten. Arms up to the side. Turn it over, go higher. Turn the hands again. And roll it to the front. And down. And roll it up. All right, let's go the other way. All right, shorten it up, hips, rotation. Go long. Change arms. And straighten. To the side. Turn it up. Roll it over again. Forward. And down. And roll it up. All right. Arm across. Down your back. Grab your head. Put your other arm behind your back. Pull your head sideways. And then bring your chin down toward your chest. Keep your right shoulder back. And up. Let's do the other side. Down your back. Again, grab your head, put your other arm behind your back. Sideways. And down. And relax, shoulders forward and back. Opposite arm. Switch. All right, straighten your geese. All right, so let's get away from your camera here. And let's do some my giri, then some malashi giri, and some side snaps, and then we'll get into some side thrust and bow. Ayo. All right, so before we get started, so some of the things we want to make sure we do: lift the knee and lift the foot parallel to the floor when you lift it. Try not to peel it off. Secondly is use the pendulum action to send the foot forward and then bring it back and put it down nice and quick. Push it down with your muscles, not just let gravity take it down. All right, here we go. Hida again, Brian. Come on. Hey. All right, from here, my giri, chuda, ich, ni, san, shi, go. Hida, and mate. Okay, remember we're not leaning back either to do this kick. We're just picking up the floor of our pelvis to rotate it forward. Again, ich, ni, san, shi, go. Hida, mate. Hey. All right, let's do 2 kicks. Front leg, back leg. Ich, ni, san, shi, mate, hey, again. Ich, ni, san, shi, mate, hey. All right, so next, mashigiri. Okay, what we said we wanted to do was lift sideways, but also lift forward. So in the final finish of the lift, you're in the center, okay, going forward. You want to come just past center line, okay, poke the ankle out again, and then when you're done with this kick, on the withdrawal, drop the hip and bring the ankle back to drop everything in the stance to be more forward when you're done. Okay, so make sure you finish that with a nice hip flip back to center, to neutral, and pull the ankle back to go down all at once. Here we go, mashigiri. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. And when you're doing these kicks too, don't let your hands windshield wipe. Okay, keep them moving this way, not this way. Okay, mate. Again, same thing. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Mate. All right, so what I like to try and do is when I change my hip line and I bring this one forward, this hand, the one in the back, goes forward. Then when I do the kick, in order to lift, I want to tense my lower back, obliques, and also want to tense my lat. So this keeps everything in line here. If you don't tense that and don't keep this hand up, then things tend to want to lie over this way. Okay? Doesn't mean you can't do it that way. Don't get me wrong. Everybody has a way of doing things, but I think this makes a little bit more sense, keeps you more upright, and then also allows you to get to the next one quicker if you're not bent over. Let's do it again one more time. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Mate. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. And mate. Can you do one just for me? Okay. Go. Ich, ni. All right, so don't necessarily pull this back, push this forward. Just make it go with the hip. Yeah. So it looks like you got a little bit of a tell where you pre-move and pre-rotate before you actually start kicking. Yeah, and that's good. That's good, but you don't want to tell go, right? So it wants to be all one motion with the hip and the arms all together, so that they're more surprised with it. Okay, let's go with some side snap. So the other day we talked about lifting the knee kind of up and pushing out and lifting up, but leaving the ankle back and having the ankle flexed upwards as much as you can. Most people can't flex it straight sideways, but down at a 45 degree is probably okay. But keeping this ankle back here while I lift the knee forward and up, continue it, and then drop it down. And again, this is that pendulum action, kick, 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 not this. Okay, so we want to keep our body as tall as we can and just roll these hips. Not bad for newly engineered hips, eh? All right, so here we go. Let's do some side snaps. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, mate. Okay, again, chambering that ankle back toward your base leg so that when you lift, there's still the whipping action of the ankle back here, the knee going this way, and then having the flip and the snap of the ankle forward and up. Itch, knee, sun, shi, mate. Again. Itch, knee, sun, shi. Right? And one more thing to remember is there's always just a little bit of a side hip where you're turning your hips a little bit sideways as you lift to allow that hip joint to open up. Okay, ball in the socket. If you just go straight, you're going to end up hitting on this part. But if you open the hip just slightly, you can go up a lot higher. Okay, if you're just kicking low, you don't have to open up that hip. But if you're kicking a little bit higher than like knee height, you want to give yourself a little bit more opportunity to lift that knee a little higher and extend. Itch, knee, sun, shi, up, mate, and yame. Okay. Any questions, comments on those three kicks? All right, so the next one we're going to do is some yoku kikomi. Okay, so the idea here is we want to get the hip and the ankle in line with the target. Okay, so I don't want to lift the leg up here. I want to get this ankle in line with the target. The knee's going to be in front of the target line this way. So when I lift, pull it in, and the ankle and the hip are in line with the target, push it out, bring it back and down. Okay, so let's just do the lift. Let's everybody face this way. I'm going to have you be able to see how you're doing with your view. All right. Andy Lim, can you drop your camera just a little bit? Okay, Marty, if you want to move a little closer, there you go. And like I say, only do what you can, okay? I get it, you got the injury going. Okay. All right, good. So get as close as you think you can get here and see your alignment of your ankle and hip. All right, so just in yoga stance, turn sideways. I want you to lift and tip. 1, 2. Check your ankle, alignment with the hip to the target. 3, 4, 5. All right, good. Couple more. Itch, knee, sun, shi. And again, we want to tighten that back side. Go. All right, let me see what you got here. 5 more. Just in place. Itch. That's it, Mark. Good. Tom. Knee. Oh, Mijo, that's very nice. Sun. Good. All right, Marty, your ankle's just a little bit that way of the center of your camera. So try and get your ankle a little bit further back this way to line up better. There you go. Does that feel like it's in line with your hip, ankle and hip? Okay, good. Last one. Go. All right, good. All right, Mijo's got the Gumby hips today. I like it. All right, so let's just do the same lift, and we're going to extend it out, and then we're going to bring it back. So the knee's got to come back, not the foot. Don't think about foot. Think about knee coming back. Squeeze your thighs together, and then we'll put it down on the floor. So we're going to lift and prepare. Itch, knee, push it out, bring it back and down. Lift and prepare, ich, knee, san, shi. Okay, so if you do it this way, like I'm suggesting, where the ankle is this side, in line with your hip, and your knee is slightly forward, this thing doesn't turn into that Mawashigiri style Yoko Kikomi. So it's more of a shove. So you're trying to push it out instead of sending it in a roundabout manner. Okay, here we go. Ich, knee, bring it back and down. Ich, knee, and back and down. Ich, knee, back and down. All right, now all one count. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. Hey. All right, let's see. Ich. That's it, Tom. Good. Knee. Oh, Mark, you got your ankle going a little bit behind the target line. San. That's better. Shi. Go. Two more. Ich. Knee. Good. Let me see yours. San. Very good. Okay. Good. You got a little bit backside to help your hip. That's good. Okay. Let's switch legs. Okay. So one thing Tony's got going is he's got some degenerative hip issues, and one of the things that he does to help himself is sometimes he goes with a Maigiri sideways, and if he wants to do a side thrust, a lot of times you can't go straight sideways, so he'll add a little bit of a backward motion to it, so it's a little bit of a back kick-ish. So maybe like a third back kick, would you say? About a third back kick, and that's fine if you find yourself having those hip issues, and that if that tends to be able to alleviate the pain, having a little bit of a backside movement to it isn't all that bad. Okay, so you're facing that way. Okay, so let's do the lift and tip. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. Ich. That looks really good. Hutch. Oh, mijo, still Gumby hip on that side too. Nice. Hutch. Coo. That's it, Marty. Jew. Good, Andy. All right. Mark, yours look good. Tom, yours look good too. Let's see one of yours. There it is. All right, good. All right, so now let's do the lift and tip and slowly kick it out on number 2 and then bring it back fast and put it down. Here we go. On 3. Ich, knee, san, shi. Ich, knee, san. Ich, knee, san. Ich, knee, san. One more. Ich, knee, san. All right, let's see. Ich, knee, san. Ich, knee, san. Ich, knee, san. Ich, knee, san. One more. Ich, knee, san. All right, now all one count. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. Roko. Tichi. Hachi. Ku. Two. All right, Mark, and I think you commented on this the other day with your Yoko Kyagi. I think it's kind of getting into that in this kick too. It looks to me like you do a nice lift here, but this knee doesn't come backwards to send this way. The knee stays where it is, and you're kicking kind of that way with it. Does that make sense? Okay, so what I'm trying to get you to do is, okay, so if I got the knee, let's see the best way to look at it. If I got the knee here, all right, you're leaving the knee here and it's coming around like that instead of bringing the knee backwards.
Yeah.
Backwards. Okay, so pushing the knee backwards and shoving. And so what really happens is that ankle goes in a very linear motion. You ever see a diesel locomotive?
Yeah.
Where it does this? All right. Okay, so you want that piston side that's going straight, but then all this other stuff is going around it to make that go straight. So that's what you want to do, is you want to bring that knee backwards to make the ankle go straight. Okay. All right, let's do a couple more.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Try and push the knee backwards to try and get that to go straight. Itch, knee, san, shi, go. Yeah, Tom, you're kind of doing the same thing without bringing that knee that way. Itch, knee, san, shi, go. All right. It's easier said than done, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah, but you are right, and I see something similar on my side snap kick. Yeah, so the knee doesn't move back. I do agree.
So one of the things you can do if you have a nice flat wall to play with is, if I could use you as my wall, and kind of face that way. Okay, and your arms are going to be like here. So here's my wall here, right? So I want to be able to kick straight and almost try and hit him with the back side of my knee, right? Okay, versus where I'm sending the foot that way and I'm nowhere near him when it comes to sending that out. So from here, I want to bring that knee backwards to drive it out. So a good way to do that is maybe have the back of your heel, wear some clean socks so you don't get dirt on the wall, but have your heel on the wall and leave your heel on the wall and see where does that knee need to go in order for that heel to stay going straight. Okay, so that's another little trick you could do in your own house there. Find a nice flat wall to play with. Okay, all right, any questions? Yeah, Andy.
Quick one. So when you push the knee back and the thrust goes out, I feel my support leg, the heel kind of, the leg opens up a little bit on the
and that's fine.
Thrust.
That's fine as long as it doesn't like toes to the back of the room type of thing. You don't want that because then you lose a lot of the thrusting action, because you want to have some reverse energy from the edge of your foot, right? So rather than, so you don't want to do this where, let's say I'm going to kick with the other side. You don't want to do this where I turn completely sideways with the ankle. So two things. One, that makes you a little bit unbalanced. and the second is I don't get the pressure on the outside edge. So a little bit open is fine. You know, everybody's got their own level of flexibility there, but I would not want to rotate it all the way to the back, okay?
Right.
So maybe no more than, say, 45 degrees-ish, okay?
It feels a little less than that. And I think when I pull the leg back, it feels like the heel comes more
back
to
where it was.
center.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. No problem. And that probably would make sense because if you're squeezing your thighs together, it should straighten up your feet too. So, all right, good. All right, go ahead and get a quick drink. Come right back. Buzz. Anybody else have a question? So, so his side thrust, he said he was having a little bit of backside foot, base leg opening a little bit. And I said, yeah, that seems fine. Mine does too, but then when I bring it back, I squeeze everything together. So a little bit open is probably okay. You just don't want to go full sideways, because if you're going to go full sideways, might as well kick a back kick. All right, we good?
So your instruction of the knee back means you don't need to knee pull back, right? You just follow the line of your foot.
Correct. So the question is, what do I really mean by knee back? It's not about the pull back. It's about the knee going that way. So if I'm kicking with my right leg, okay, my knee is in front of my body. I want to get my knee about even with my ankle and hip line there.
Yeah.
So that means, see how it comes back this way to make that ankle go straight. Okay, so it's like a triangle to start with, and then I'm flattening that triangle.
And then flat.
Yeah, I'm flattening that triangle forward. If I don't do that, the flattening of the triangle turns out to be over there.
Oh, okay.
See how that's not?
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah. You're
so
supposed
that
to align with the body, right?
yes, correct.
Okay.
So
Thank
what
you.
you're doing is you're taking the hip or the knee and bringing it in the line of the hip and the ankle, from being slightly in front of that to in line, and then bringing it back again. You always want to keep a little bit of bend to your knee as well when you're doing that, so that you don't hyperextend your leg. But that's kind of what I mean by bending or sending the knee backward. Okay. All right. So let's do some Jion. So we're going to start in sensei mode. Tony's all excited about it, I can tell. Okay. Let's change this to spotlight here. All right, hand up. Okay, right hand into left. Okay, step back with your left leg. Okay, split the hands where the right hand is down, left hand is up, and kind of like the first or the move in hand sandan where we split the hands, uchi-uki and gedan barai. Ich. Step out to the left. Kakiwaki, but in front stance, so pressing forward. Okay, Maigiri and then Sambanzuki. Ich. 1, 2, 3. Okay, go out the other side. Right leg forward, squeeze it in, change the line, and Kakiwaki, pressing forward. Maigiri, Sambanzuki. Okay, cover with the right. Okay, change the foot. 1, 2. Agyuki reverse punch. 1, 2. And the next two are Agyuki, Oitsuki. Ich, knee. Right. Okay, one more time. Up. Mai. Ich, knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Rook, hitch, hutch. Itch, knee. Sanchi. Ape. Now, in some of those Agiyukis, I'm not sure I use a draw hand so much. I just I go more direct. So like after this first one, so this one here, I'll use this one here going in on the second Agiyuki Gatsuki. I'll just go, and then the next one, go, boom, boom. Okay. So rather than pull back and go again, I'll just go right from the punch. Okay. All right, one more time, and then we'll continue on. Come on, Jion. Itch. Knee. Press, 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 press. Tongue. She. Press, 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 press. Go. Itch, knee, san. Sanchi. Go. Hey. All right, good. Next move is a full turn, Manjigamai, with a hook punch. So big turn, itch, reach with your left, and hook punch. Manjigamai the other way, itch, reach with your left or right, hook punch. Gedan Barai left. Okay, Shote, palm heel. So this palm heel comes from the outside of the body, but doesn't leave the body, just comes from the outside of the body in. So when I turn, I'm creating a little space between center line, which gives me the angle that I need, and this palm is slightly up, kind of catching the floating rib, or if you've got their arm down here, right into the head, or right into the face, okay? So Shote, Kibarachi, itch, and the next two are together, so like Sambanzuki timing, so that was one, Ni-san. Okay. Manjigamai, big turn, hitch, Marotiuke. Manjigamai the other way, hitch, Marotiuke. Okay? Questions? We good? All right, let's go from the beginning again, and then I'm going to watch you guys see what you got. You all right? All right, good. Turned out to be pretty easy, huh? So far? Not as bad as you thought it was going to be. Okay, here we go. Jion. Itch, quick. Knee, squeeze it in, and save the knee bend, and finish the knee bend with the arms. Itch, Nissan. Itch. Save the knee bend, press. Itch. Knee, sanshi. Go. Brook hitch. Itch, knee. Sanshi. Eight. Itch. Reach and hook punch. Knee. Reach and hook punch. Gedan Barai, left leg. Shote, itch. Two more. Itch, knee. Okay, Manjigamai, itch, knee, itch, knee. All right, good. So those Manjigamai to Marotiuke, leave this backside hand here, and then come up with it in like an uppercut. So here I'm going to swing this back, 1, 2. Okay. All right, let's see what you guys got. Andy, question?
Yeah, on the Morote-uke, the hand or the block is about 45 out. Or is it
maybe
further?
more like 30. More like 30. Yeah, a little
Okay.
bit more sideways than forward. Yeah, about 30.
Okay.
So the question was how far angle-wise. He was thinking maybe 45, and I'm saying maybe 30. Yeah, not square over here, because then your body would have to contort a little bit more. Or maybe I just can't do it today because my back. So, all right. All
Okay,
right,
thank you.
here we go. All right. Jion, from the beginning. Okay, nice and quick drop. This is kind of like what we did in MP the other day. We didn't step out, we dropped. Okay? Quick. Knee. Save the knee and push, 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 push. San Shigoro. Squeeze it in and push, 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 push. Knee sashi. Knee san. Shigo. Rocket. Good. Knee. Knee. Anshi. Go. Rocket. Knee. Hold it there, Tony. Knee. All right, good, yummy. All right, any questions come up while you're doing it on your own? Good? Tony? Good? Okay. All right, so from the last Marotuke, over here, right? Yeah, over here. So we're going to come up, touch down, and hands down, double down block. Okay, now there's a couple different versions of this part here. Some folks will just go straight to here. Some styles will go straight to here. Sensei Marone used to have us reach out and pull, then step out in Jujuki. Okay, I like that myself a lot because I don't think I would just bring my hands to here. I would look at it maybe as catching somebody who's starting to come in and then hitting them here as I pull back. Okay, so from here, double down block, reach, lift with the right leg, pull, step forward, Kosadachi, Jujuki low, throw it back, step forward, double uchuke, okay, step forward, Jujuki high, 1, 2, 3, 4, Marotuke again. So this hand is underneath this time. Okay, so let's go back to Marotuke to the side. All right, so Marotuke to the side. Knee, reach forward, lift. Jujuki low, Kosadachi, throw it back, double uchuke. Okay, step forward, Jujuki high, 1. Back fist, 2, cover. 3, punch to the face. 4, Marotuke. And one more time. Marotuke to the side. Knee, sun, shi, go. Rook. Hitch, hutch, kuju. Okay, so both of those are together in 2 sets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hitch, knee, sun. All right. All right. Let's go from the beginning. Any questions on that part? All right, let's do it again. Jion. Knee, press, 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 press. San, shi, go, rock. Press, 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 press. Knee, san, shi. Go, rock, knee. San, shi. Ni. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Goruk. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Goruk. Ich. Hach. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. All right, good. Questions to there? We good? Miho.
I want to make sure one thing, for kakiwake.
Yes.
So you start from like a parallel
Yeah.
to cross in the end, or
Yes, I do cross.
cross?
So I come to center, and then I cross as I start to send it
Okay.
forward. Yep. Good point.
Like taking it down.
Yes, correct. Okay. Let's go again, all the way from the beginning to the end.
Sensei,
To where we're at. Yes, sir.
that movement here, 1, 2, that last movement, is this coming around, or is it going straight in with a slight punch and snapping back?
I have it going more straight in for the movement. So the question, Tony, is this last movement here, this one here, is it coming around, or is it going more straight in? I have it more going straight in and kind of a little bit of an upward punch. You could argue that it's a back fist as well, So, but definitely coming more as a punch style than a sotuki style.
So you're making a snap on the very end, Sensei, from here?
I wouldn't say that I pull it back at all. I make it stop suddenly, but I'm going more forward. Okay. So I'm not doing this. I'm doing that.
Hi.
Okay. Now, if you wanted to add a little bit of a snap back, I wouldn't be opposed to it, because that might be how you might use it in reality, but the kata only calls for it. Goes one time.
Hi.
Okay. All right, here we go. Jion. Nice and quick. Ich. Ni. An Shigaruk. Ich. Ni. Sashigo. Ich ni san. Ich ni. Hanshi. Ich ni. San shi. Go. Mark, catch up, go down block, and first shote. All right. Ich ni. Ich ni. San shi. Go. Hitch, hutch, ku, ju. Ich ni, san shi. Ich. Oh, sorry. That's where we ended up. Okay, good. Hey, Mark, show me your first move. The light was bad. I don't know if you had yeah, it's the other side, I think. I think it's matches front leg. No, down block matches front leg. All right, my sensei mode's got me mixed up here. I thought it matched front leg, kind of like just the opposite of Jion, right?
Sensei, I thought that first motion was uchi-uki with your right arm and right leg forward.
So left arm and right arm is up. Okay. Yeah. All right. So he started off with a, yeah, okay. All right. Fixie. Thanks, Mark, for setting us straight. That's what happens when you try and do sensei mode and you didn't practice beforehand enough. All right, so the first move, you were correct. Uchiuki with the right arm, Gedan Barai with the left, and then step out. Okay? All right, let's go one more time from the beginning, and then we'll finish up the kata. All right, here we go. Kamae. Jion. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Okay, charge. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Eh? Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. San. Ich. Ni. San. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Hitch. Hot. Kuju. Itch. All right, good. From here. All right, so from here, big turn, Uchiuki, itch, Oitsuki ni. Uchiuki again, itch, Oitsuki ni, Gedan Barai. All right, so the next one is we're getting this Gedan Barai. Gonna reach with my front arm, gonna go up, like I'm bringing the arm and the leg together, kind of like what we did in Jion, or MP the other day. Lift them both. Smash, and the smash is 45 degrees toward the front side, this way, 45 degrees downward and backwards with the wrist twist. Elbow kind of tight, as if we were making sotuke, but it's flat, parallel to the floor. Okay, and then the next one will go out, crossing the arms, smash again, pulling back in. So what I want to do is I want to take and hit this part of the arm here, and I want to pull the energy this way. Okay? So even if I don't get a pressure point, this joint wants to bend when you make strike and you leave this here. All the energy goes into this. The only thing to hold it back is the shoulder. So that makes it go there, and then the next one goes up again. So pull down, go back up again for the second one, and then the third one. Okay, so we are now in, let's go down to the Gedan Barai. Okay, so reach with the left. Okay, cross the arms like an agyuke and smash and pull. Reach again with the right. 1, 2. One more left. 1, 2. Now from here, we're going to squeeze in, send our right hand to our left shoulder. 1. Okay. Left hand is down on my hip. Pull and push. Reach over the top, drop your right hand. Push again, make it a tsuke. 8. And then come back. Okay, so this kiai is a little bit more long and drawn out. The other thing is this should be more like a punch than a hammer fist. Now, again, this is one of those where they change from different styles. Some reach, some do here and come out like it's a back fist. Some stay here and go back fist again. I like to bring this down. Old sensei used to have us go down and then watch my elbow. It curls in so that I can send this out as a more of a straight punch. Okay. All right. So let's go from the Marotiuke. Yeah, at the end. 2, 3. Okay. Uchuke, oitsuke. Ich, ni, san, chi, go. Okay, reach with the left. Agyuke smash. 2, 3. Okay, reach over. Reach over. Ich, ni, san, shi, ime, emba. All right, that is the whole kata. Ready to go through the whole thing? All right, we're going to have you guys follow us this time. That's all right. I'll get you. All right, here we go. Us. All right. Jion. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ich. Ni. San. San. Shi. Go. Right. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Hitch. Hotch. Okay, make your right side outside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Ich. Hotch. Ku. Ju. Yame. Emba. Listen. All right, so one of the things that affects your ability to get on your mark is your stepping in the kibarach. Okay, so remember we talked about this, pivoting on the ball of the foot this way doesn't let you keep walking away from your direction. So this one here, pivot on the ball of the foot. Next one, pivot on the ball of the foot by staying in place. By pivot on the heel, my foot goes away, and then when I come back, the next one goes away as well. So I got 2 of my feet length going in the wrong direction away from my start point. Okay, so they all tend to go that way. Okay, so definitely want to end up or having your pivot on the ball of the foot. And what that does with pivot on the ball of the foot, whenever I step forward, that squeeze of my thighs dictates that pivot point. So if you pivot on the heel, now I'm opening my hip. Here I'm allowing my hip to close as I step. All right, one more time and then we'll call it a night. So I'll go that way, Tony, and I'll watch you guys. Any last minute questions before I turn you loose? All right, let's see if you can do it on your own without any count. Here we go. Jion. Hajime. Eme. All right, good. And one more little background information too about this kata is some of the folks in JKF, the Kanazawa group, and the old JKA, they would come with these last ones, and they would just, from here, they'd go up and over, boom, this way, versus the cover, boom. Okay? Not sure what they're thinking they're going to do with their arm coming from way back here, but it just seems a little counterintuitive unless this is a throw. Okay, but I would think that throw would be a lot more compact, but maybe they're not showing all the application. They're just doing the movement. But O-Sensei always had us crossing and coming downward on them. Okay. All right, that's all I got for today. Any comments, questions?
Good, thank you, Sensei.
All right.
Thank
Well, I'm
you.
glad you guys joined us. Appreciate it. And
you.
this is my last class to teach for a couple weeks. So I'll forward out the schedule. Right now, it's just Tony Saturday, right? So if anybody would like to help Tony, reach out to him and let him know you're offering some assistance on Saturday. Otherwise, he's got the whole class. And then next week is Tuesday is Mark and Marty. Marty, if you find that you can't do it because of whatever reason, reach out to somebody's going to send you a note saying that they can offer some assistance if you need it. Okay.
Hey.
All right. Have a great night, and we'll see you guys. I'll check in every now and again. Don't worry. But yeah, I won't be teaching. It'll be either too early in the morning or right at beach time.
Have a great time.
Enjoy the trip.
Have a great
All
time.
right, thank you. Have a great time. We'll see you soon.